touching on the training aspect and how you incorporate that into your life. I mean, I train all the time because that's my job, right? So I'm very curious to hear how you incorporate that firearms training, whether it's for CCW or competition, into your daily lives.
Yeah, because you begin with a class, right? You start there, but then you have to take it home.
Right.
Right? And so what does that look like for you guys? And does it change?
I think it's about making time for the things that you know you need to. It's about prioritizing.
Right.
And as someone who works, you know, a full-time job in corporate America, it's very difficult sometimes to find that time, you know, this is my time to work on myself, to make myself better.
If you go out with your girlfriends, having it, instead of going and having a wine night, why don't we come to the range first? Then you, not only you can introduce people who've never done it, you can practice yourself, you can spend quality time with your friends, doing something different, and then you go for your wine night.
The time also, I mean, it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to go to the shooting range in order to get training done.
No,
you know, I personally do a lot of dry firing. Even through my Olympic career, that's the majority of how I trained was dry firing.
What does your dry fire setup look like?
So for concealed carry, my plan is to kind of put my holster on, wear something that I would normally be doing. It's going to be practicing drawing. It's going to be practicing, you know, moving. It's going to be practicing, I mean, sitting down, drawing from different positions and things like that.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I know. For me, dry firing is everything right now, you know?
Right.
There are a lot of fun tools these days, you know, if you're in a home environment, and that's really the only place where you can get your training in.
Right.
And I think it's important to remember too, if you do any sort of recreational shooting, like with us with like shooting sports, you know, if I get range time, man, I'm working on my sport. I'm trying to do that, and that's all that I spend the time doing. And so I finally, not that long ago, was like, I haven't taken my, you know, carry gun out and shot that in a while. I should do that. And you're like, oh, I should do more of this. You know, so you really want to practice with, I mean, the gun that you're going to carry to possibly protect yourself, you really should spend time shooting and practicing with that. And then absolutely, like you said, at home, you know, I did a couple of, you know, draws, and then the whole holster came out. I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to reconsider that configuration, right? So like being prepared and knowing and being comfortable and confident. I think that's the biggest thing. No matter what situation you're in, if you've trained and you're prepared for it, that's going to show if that actually comes up at some point.
And it doesn't have to be something that's so stressful. Like I feel like a lot of people are like, I need to train, I need to. It's fun, it's stressfully. I know that when I was in school and I, you know, was studying for hours and hours, I'd take an hour out of my day and I'd just go shoot at the range, and I'd feel so much better. My mind would be a lot more clear. I could go back and do my task, and I would handle them, you know, a lot better. And so I think that that's something to remember too, is it's supposed to be fun. As long as you're being safe, you're being responsible, have fun with it. Make it something that you enjoy to, you know, doing.
Even I, you know, when we're out at the range working really hard on a specific goal, you know, it's really easy to get so wrapped up in the training, whether it's CCW training or competition, that sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of fun. And if you bring out something, to old paint can, shoot it up, or soda cans, whatever. Incorporating that, so you always have a little bit of an ending that makes it, yeah, this is really cool, I want to do this again. Especially when you're bringing new shooters to the range, I find.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not your typical, here's the bullseye target, let's work on the grip and the stance. When you have something really fun, like paint, done in previous seasons, that they can look back on that and say, you know what, let's do that again.